Hello, my name is Vincent Creel, and I'm the city's public affairs manager. I'm here to deliver today's Be Prepared report. This is being recorded on Monday, July 6, 2020 at 2:30 in the afternoon. The Mississippi State Department of Health says that in the past 24 hours, 357 new cases of the coronavirus were identified statewide. That's on top of the nearly 2,500 new cases that we've seen since our last update on Thursday. Also in the past 24 hours, we've seen 3 coronavirus deaths statewide on top of the 23 new deaths that we saw since our last update on Thursday. The State Department of Health says that with these latest numbers, Mississippi has now seen a total of 31,257 cases of the coronavirus statewide and over 1,100 deaths statewide. This chart shows you that total number of positive tests statewide since the crisis began back in mid-March. And this chart shows you the 14-day track of cases statewide. Let's talk local. In Harrison County, this 14-day chart shows that we've seen 21 positive tests for the coronavirus in the past 24 hours. And we'd seen 139 new cases since Thursday, which is when we did our last report. That's 160 cases in 4 days. Pay attention to the red line. That's the 14-day daily average of new cases. Local hospitals are also continuing to report increases. They're seeing the number of tests increase, and some are seeing an increase in the number of patients being admitted with the coronavirus. In short, hospitalizations are on the increase locally. The city of Biloxi on Friday gave away 27,000 face masks in 4 hours at 5 locations throughout the city. It's all part of Mayor Gillich's Mask Up Biloxi plan, a city initiative to help stem the spread of this virus. If you did not get a mask, you can still go by the Biloxi Visitor Center any day between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. Wearing a mask and wearing it in a way that covers your mouth and your nose is not just about you. It can help protect others, such as your family and your friends. As Mayor Gillich said last week, it's not a matter of invading anyone's rights. It's about doing the prudent and safe thing. Masks are not the only answer. That's just one of the things that you should be doing. In fact, this might be a good time for you to review the city's guidelines to opening up Biloxi again. They are just as relevant today, perhaps more so than when they were delivered in May. You can find the guidelines on the front page of the city website. Click on the COVID link and then click on Opening Up Biloxi Again. One of the common guidelines in the Opening Up Biloxi Again plan involves face masks. Essentially, when you walk into a retail outlet, a grocery store, a convenience store, a gas station, a restaurant, a barbershop, pretty much anywhere you go today, you should see employees wearing masks. It's mandatory in Mississippi casinos now for everyone, employees and guests, to wear a mask. And by all means, if you're ever in a business or a situation where you feel uncomfortable, move on. Support those who support your safety. We call to your attention this week, the week that was. The city each week, usually Monday morning, gives you a recap of the previous week's activities from several key city departments: police, fire, community development, and engineering. You want to know more about what happened in Biloxi this past week? Just click on weekly reports at the bottom right of any page of the city website. That's our report for today. A great deal of what happens now regarding the spread of the coronavirus is up to us. It's a matter of personal responsibility. It's a matter of discipline. It's a matter of following the guidelines. Please be safe. We leave you today with something from the Merchants of Edgewater Mall. It's a 75-ton sand sculpture with a number of hidden gems that you can find on your next visit to the mall. Here's the inside story, and we'll see you on Friday.
I am Jill Harris and my company is Stational Sand Sculpting, and we are here at the Edgewater Mall in Biloxi making a 75-ton sand sculpture. The theme this year is a sunken pirate ship and a coral reef. And we have been working here at the mall making sculptures for about 18 years now. There are 3 of us here. And one of the questions we get asked most often is, how do we get the sand in? Well, we do that in the middle of the night after the mall is closed, and we use a little tractor to bring in the sand 1 load at a time. Then we compact the sand, get it ready for sculpting. A lot of people will ask us as well, you know, how can I do this and why can't I do this on the beach? If you were to take sand off the beach and put it under a magnifying glass, you would see that the grains of sand are round and smooth. It's because it's been rolling around in the ocean, so all those nice sharp edges are gone. We get our sand from a quarry where they just dig it out of the ground, and if you were to magnify those grains of sand, they're sharp and spiky or they're flat. So they'll either stack on top of each other or they'll hook together a little bit like Velcro. And that's the difference, it's the shape of the grain of the sand. The only thing that we do, so when we come in, we make a box out of wood. You can see some of the wood that's still on there. We add sand and water in layers and we compact it. We don't add glue, we don't add anything else in there. It's the compaction, the water and the compaction that helps it bond to itself. In the sculpture, we are going to make some hide and seek items for people to find, and also in addition to that, we're going to have a lot of little crabs in the sculpture, so you can count the crabs and see if you can find all of the crabs that we put in there. After we bring in the sand, that usually takes 2 nights, and then we spend the rest of the time sculpting. The entire process takes 2 weeks. We have been sculpting for 25 years, and this is all we do, and we travel around the world making sand sculptures. We want people to come and be inspired. We want to this is our small way to bring art into the world. And what we want to do is make you stop in your busy day and just take a moment and look. And if we can make people happy or inspire people to maybe just go out and try it themselves, then I've done my job.
My name is Elisa Rose. I'm the event coordinator here at Edgewater Mall. This year, our sand sculpture is a little bit different. We have hidden objects throughout. We'll have a complete list when it's all done, but this gives patrons the opportunity to interact more than they have been able to with the sand sculpture in the past. They can spend a little time trying to find all of the different things within the sand sculpture. In addition to that, there will be multiple crabs throughout, so that's just another fun element to it where you can sit, the kids can look and try to count the crabs. The sculptures will be here through June 19th, but the sand sculpture will be up through the rest of the year. So stop by, get an ice cream, a cup of coffee, come sit and watch the sculptures, or come out when it's all complete and try to find all the hidden objects.